Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so excited that you're joining me today, and this being my first video, I thought I would introduce myself. So, I am Bridget Wint, a 50-year-old woman. I am a mother, a daughter, a wife, a sister, a friend. As you can see, I wear many hats just like you do. I was born and raised in the quaint village of Kasemba, which is in the northwestern part of Zambia, a southern African country. It's a beautiful country. That means I grew up in wide open spaces and moonlit skies. Feel free to introduce yourself and let me know where you are watching from and who you are. I would love to get to know you. This is such an exciting period for me. I have been thinking and planning about starting a YouTube channel for the longest time, way before my children were born. Mind you, my kids are now 10 and 12. About 6 years ago, my husband reminded me that I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for the longest time. And jokingly, he said, "You better be careful. Your girls may start a YouTube channel before you do." I laughed it off and thought, you're right. They were like toddlers at that time. Guess what? This summer, they beat me at it. After my girls, who are incredible artists, decided to start their own YouTube channels, my husband reminded me of the prediction he had made. Of course, not to be outdone by my little kids, I have decided to start my own YouTube channel. Now, there's a reason that I took my time. Like many of you, I am a busy mom. I barely have time to think, let alone to start a YouTube channel. But God has been working on my heart over the past several years. So the first series that I've put together, I decided to present it as a podcast. That way you can listen to it while you're walking, while you're running. I believe podcasts have that simplicity of just being able to express your thoughts straight from your heart to somebody else's heart. So this is my invitation to you. You are welcome to join me as I share some of the principles I've learned in my 50-year journey on earth. I believe you will find something helpful, either something new or just something to confirm what you already know. So come along for the ride. I am so excited that you're here. I know that God has something for you from this series. One of the first topics I cover in the first episode is breaking up. Breaking up is one of the most painful experiences, but we live in a broken world. We've all faced broken relationships at one time or another. But if you find yourself going from one relationship to another, and you haven't taken the time to heal, you will find that a lot of those issues, even though you feel like you've gotten over something for a while, it's basically like pushing down a balloon underwater. It will go down for a while, but it will pop up again when you least expect it in other relationships. That's basically what happens when you don't heal properly. If you've experienced a breakup that you haven't fully healed from, you need to listen to the first episode. Another topic I cover in the first episode is the power of forgiveness. Of course, I look at it from the perspective of forgiving other people, but there's one area where many of us are not good at, and that is forgiving ourselves. Many of us know and have been taught about showing grace to other people when they mess up. But rarely do we hear about showing grace to yourself. There are personalities like mine out there that we are so comfortable with beating ourselves up for mistakes and for failure. And sometimes we beat ourselves up not just for our own mistakes, but for other people's mistakes. If you are that type of person, you will learn quite a bit from the first episode. So those are some of the topics I'm going to be covering in Precious 50. I have deliberately made it into a podcast type of series so that it's easy to listen to when you're running, when you're driving, when you're cooking. That way you're not trying to watch me and listen. I prefer it that way because the content is really coming from my heart straight to yours. No barriers in between. So I hope you will tune in, and I'm looking forward to interacting with everybody. Please, again, if you haven't already, introduce yourself and let me know where you're watching from. My prayer is that we will get to build a community that is safe, where we can interact with each other, ask questions freely, build each other. That is what I'm hoping to achieve on this channel. So I am posting this video as a heartfelt invitation to come and join me on my 50-year journey called Precious 50. If you haven't figured it out already, I am a woman of faith. I am a follower of Christ. I have been walking with him since I was 15 years old. Having said that, everybody is welcome here, no matter what your faith is, no matter what your background is, no matter what your culture, your color, your language. There's a place for you here as well. And my prayer is that you'll be encouraged, that you will be inspired, that you will find hope and love. So welcome to Precious 50. I pray that this series will be a blessing to you. So go over to my playlist and you will find the first episode of Precious 50. After you watch it, feel free to share, feel free to subscribe and like if you like. I look forward to spending more time with you. But for now, this is your friend Bridget saying goodbye and God bless. Till next time.